Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over the new content for March 15th. They're back to doing the, very few releases in terms of the event cards, and I've seen some things in the comments about, and on Twitter really, about like the pros and cons of that. Some people like the giant releases where Monday we get like 12 different cards. I want to say this just like my counterpoint on it, because I'm kind of in the camp that I like the limited releases for events. It makes the prime times and team of the weeks a lot more valuable when there isn't just 12 or 24 really every week of these new event cards. It just really cheapens prime times and team of the weeks, makes the event cards feel a lot more special. Now, obviously, at this stage of the game, you're going to see here the card that they released is, very, very sought after, and definitely a very good card. But I think if they did that from the start of the game, and let's say, instead of it being a 93, which it is today, it's more like a, 86 or whatever, early on, like at launch, I think it would just go a long way. And again, they're just trying different things. And in all honesty, I'm okay with, freshening up the release, because this the cookie cutter, same things over and over again for a year. They dry up really quick when it comes to content. But regardless, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Let's get into the video. All right, so today we got the 93 overall Jack Eichel from the Buffalo Sabres. For a moment, he scored quite a few seasons ago, I believe, the 4 goals against the Senators. My goodness, just a second on the Sabres, man. I grew up liking Buffalo. I was born in Southern Ontario, so obviously, and I've seen them a million times. I lived in Buffalo for about 7 years, and my goodness, man, what's going on with the Sabres right now is like one of the saddest things in sports, dude. You draft a number 1 overall, like a number 1 center and a number 1 defenseman in Dahlin, and mess that up. It's just... anyways, so we'll talk about Jack Eichel real quick. So 2 to Spark, 2 to Magician. Obviously, 2 to Spark is valuable. The one thing I will say, I was talking to my good friend Junior Pens. If you don't know him, make sure you follow him on Twitch. He's one of the best players in the world. And man, there's just it looks like they're just giving Spark out to anyone that they're afraid to give distributor to. Because at this point, I would rather have Barrage or Swarm, just because there's so many cards with Spark now. It's just so overused. Yeah, just something I was talking about earlier, because my team build, you'll see there's just so many guys that have Spark, and not a huge fan of that anymore anyway. So his acceleration, regardless, is capped at 96. With Magician activated, and obviously 2 to Magician, it makes it a little bit easier. We'll max out all his L2 spins, deking, and puck control, which is obviously very effective. And then Distributor will get it to 95 speed. His shot is 95 overall, basically across the board, except for 98 wrist shot accuracy. And defensively, he's got 94 stick checking, 93 defensive awareness. I will die on the hill next year if centermen are not rated at a minimum 80 overall at their base cards for faceoffs, because the fact that you have a center who has 79 faceoffs is just anyways, so all around an extremely good card, for all honesty. It's all going to depend what he goes for, because his synergy combo isn't all that valuable anymore. It's not, and his speed or his shot and whatnot are very good. This looks like like Taylor Hall, and a little bit slower. But Jack Eichel cards all year long have been phenomenal. So I'm going to try and see if I can't get this card to try him out. Again, I'm doing player reviews quite a bit more often now. I will have my Markstrom one up today, as we tried him out on stream today, so be sure to watch out for that. But this is a card, again, I feel like Jack Eichel plays better than his stats indicate, so I do want to try him out. But he looks obviously like a very, very good card. To say he's not is just a lie, based on his stats alone. But for my time playing with Jack Eichel, I remember the one that had the 90 overall that had Workhorse. He was just really effective. So I will be trying this one out. I want to take a look at what he's going for in the auction house right now. Obviously a popular player. There's no way I'm paying $700K for him. That's a joke. Wait until he's well under $500K. Hopefully he is, because that's really what he's worth. I would much rather have, a master set item for that price than Jack Eichel. Quick look at the new prime times. We've got the 89 Matt Zuccarello, 5'8" with Gladiator passing playmaker. Honestly, with these two stats, or these two synergies on, not that they're very popular, he's got a pretty good shot, and again, for a high 80s card with 91 acceleration and 91 speed before any team-based synergies, This is a nice card for anyone that's still got like a base card team or you're free to play and you started late. These are the kind of cards to watch out for, guys. They're not going to be really sought after, and he's got high-end speed before any team-based synergy. Those are the ones you want to take advantage of, because getting obviously the master set guys that are big, fast, have the great shot, very difficult to do. So you're looking for the bargain bin guys. These are the ones you want to watch out for. The prime times and team of the weeks are often forgotten about, so make sure you look out. We'll take a look and see what he's going for in the auction house right now. I'm going to guess it's well over 100. Yeah, about 150. That's not a terrible price just because of his speed, but wait until he falls a little bit, because the 90 Kucherov, I believe, goes for less than that, or the 89 Taylor Hall from the franchise grade event is still going to go for much lower than that, so just keep that in mind. Moving on to the 91 Sean Monahan, 6'2", 200. Man, he has brutal skating stats since the launch of the game. And look at that, Spark and Magician. So I guess this would be the left-handed budget version of Jack Eichel, but I mean, 90 acceleration isn't bad. His speed can get up to 89, and he is 6'2", which isn't terrible, and he's got low 90 shooting. Hand stats are okay. I don't know how, but this card is, even at a 91, doesn't really have anything that's like high end. Obviously, his deking and his puck control will be with Magician on, but it's just super spread out across the board. We'll take a look at what he's going for real quick. Yeah, the Monahan card has just not been very good. And there's no way I'm paying this price yet. He's worth, I mean, I would much rather have even Zuccarello over this card. So, yeah, hard pass here on the Sean Monahan. And then lastly, we've got the 91 Shea Theodore, one to balanced, one to shut down. Obviously balanced. Now, I've said it before. It's just a third tier synergy. So, obviously it's down the list. Not that it's bad by any means. It's just, again, it's just down the list. Speed and acceleration can get over 90 with synergies, and his slapshot power is at 96 if you get shutdown activated, which is very easy to do on defense. 89 accuracy, 94 body checking. This is a really good card. We'll take a look at what he's going for right now in the auction. It's probably expensive, but low-key, not a bad left-handed defenseman. If you can't afford one of the master items like, I'll say, Fowler, or even the 90 Heiskanen, because of the synergies that are on those guys, this is a really nice card to make up for that. So be on the lookout for the 91 Shea Theodore. If he drops to like 150-ish, that's a really nice value. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and please subscribe. I just passed 24,000 subscribers. Thank you so much on that path to 25K, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, boys.